Today we are playing in two second legs of Cup knockout stages. The first being the Spanish Cup as we face Getafe in the semi-final. And then we face Borussia Dortmund in the first knockout stage of the Champions League. We did pretty well in both of the first leagues, so I'm feeling hopeful that we're going to survive. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 25th episode of the FM21 Real Madrid Save, where today we are playing in two different second legs of Cup competitions. The first one being against Getafe in the Spanish Cup, and the second one being against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. I don't know how you wouldn't know that information, as I've already gone over it in the intro, but now you know for certain. Before we jump into what has happened in the first legs, even though you can kind of have already seen what has happened, make sure that you do like this video if you are enjoying the series so far. Please, can we get to 8 likes today to celebrate being in these two Cup knockout stages? And also, please subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you haven't already, we have officially hit the monetization goals for views. All we need now is 1,000 subscribers. So if we could just double our subscriber count, I might be able to make a wee bit of money from YouTube. But genuinely, I appreciate all of you that have already subscribed. But even if you're not going to continue watching my content, please just click that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me, and it would actually go such a long way in helping us reach that 1,000 subscriber goal. But for now, that has been a long plug. We're going to take a look at what has happened since last time. And we started off with a very convincing 3-0 win at home against Getafe. I'm not going to lie, we're going into the Spanish Cup final, and it's going to be against a fairly easy side, as the only other teams involved are a team I can't even pronounce and don't want to butcher, and Levante. So I'm feeling quite confident we're going to come away with another trophy this season, as well as the fact that we came away with a win in every single league game, even though we managed to lose the last game in the last episode. Still very emotional about that one. And in the Champions League first knockout stage, it was a nervy start as Haaland scored after the first minute, but then we scored 3 goals away from home. I'm confident that we're going through in both of these, but we need to see this episode out to see if we actually are going to do exactly that. So without any further ado, no, there's going to be a due actually, because I haven't edited the squad, and I really should have. Who are we versing next? I need to know this information before we jump into it. Athletic Bilbao. Yeah, nah, let's go with a strength squad. This is the squad that we're going with for today's game. It is a kind of rotated team, but definitely got a lot of our full strengths players in there, so we're not going to come away with too many issues, hopefully, as we face Getafe. It is Jovic, Dubai, Odegaard. I'm just actually backtracking. Why did I do such a dramatic pause before Getafe? I do that so much. I apologise. Let's continue. Dybala, Valverde, Casemiro, Carvajal, Militao, Varane, Marcelo and Courtois. Let's jump into it, and let's hopefully not give them 4 goals, because that is the only way they're going to beat us. And I'm pretty confident it's not going to happen, but stranger things has happened in Football Manager, but I don't think anything stranger than that has happened in this save. I'm feeling mildly confident, actually. It mildly is insanely low. Like, you know, if we're going based off spice, and mild is obviously mild, yeah, I'm getting to the point where that your tongue is needing some milk and some ice and stuff like that. That's how confident I am, as the first chance of the game comes our way, but Jovic can't get it around the goalkeeper. To be fair, he closed down the angle quite well there, but Jovic could have maybe tried to dribble in. I don't know. I'm no professional footballer. This is why I'm sat here trying to make Football Manager videos and not out there playing on a virtual simulation. Actually, it would be concerning if I was out there playing a virtual simulation. Let's move on from this point, because I don't even think it's very humorous, but it is humorous if Getafe comes in on goal and spoils the fun early on, but luckily someone has come across and blocked it there. Hats off to whoever that was. I believe it was Militao or Varane, one or the other, one of our centre-backs for sure, but they've done a good job to make sure that the shot doesn't get in on goal, and now we have an opportunity for ourselves. It is taken away, but we do collect it straight back, and Depay is playing it inside to Casemiro, our captain. Carvajal on the ball, looking to play it forward to Dybala, who's been a bit quiet lately. Hopefully he can get an assist here. He can't get an assist because he didn't really look for the mix-a-pot ball, but we don't mind that. We've still got possession, and Casemiro has it, playing it over to Valverde, into Marcelo, who doesn't normally get too many opportunities to play. You know, these rotation games are really his only opportunities, but somehow he hasn't gotten an assist, but it has found its way into the back of the net. That is an absolute shambles from the Getafe defence. Yeah, we're going to take another look at that. Memphis Depay with a solid ball in, don't get me wrong. They've cleared it right onto Jovic's head, and he's taken probably what I would imagine to be a pretty powerful hit to the head, but he's not going to complain as he's composed himself, headed it into the back of the net, and he is certainly doing a good job of trying to keep himself in the squad ahead of Nunez. I've been playing him a lot recently, not on purpose, to be honest, mainly just because he keeps, I don't know, scoring goals and I keep playing him because of it. And he's definitely going to give me a wee bit more of a headache if he keeps scoring like this, but Nunez is such a top quality player. He's going to need to really drop off for me to even start considering Jovic as a first choice permanent player. And with Depay on the left hand side, you know what, he should be in the conversation. No, he shouldn't be in the conversation. He's a great left winger. Let's keep him where we know he's good. It's a great ball in behind from Valverde. He's got the pace to come onto it, and it's a brilliant finish at the near post. The goalkeeper, to be fair to him, I think he's expected him to go far post, but no matter what, it's gone into the back of the net, and we're going into half-time, potentially undeservedly 2-0 up. I think we definitely deserve to be in the league, but whether or not it should be 2 goals up is a complete other story, but we're going to definitely roll with it because I'm not complaining. It's a win, and it's looking like we're going into the final, and it's just a matter of who we're going to be facing in that final. But for now, we're going to take Odegaard off and bring Hamsik on, give him a wee bit of a run around in the squad. He can definitely play in that attacking midfielder role. Give him a crack. I mean, it's probably not his favourite position as he's ageing a wee bit. I'm sure he'd prefer to be a little bit deeper in that CM role, but we'll see what he does here in this last 30 minutes of the game. So he's got enough time to show what he's got about him. They're trying some long balls here, but it's not working, and this is where we're lethal on the counter-attack. It wasn't a great ball over the top, but it's going to come back down to us. So it's not a great counter-attack example, but this potentially could be if we get it back. Is it going to happen? Counter-attack? Counter-attack? Anyone? No, I think they're counter-attacking us now as they're running down the right-hand side, playing in a great ball, and they've actually scored. I was expecting us to get the ball back and shoot it forward, get Jovic in behind, and score a goal. But unfortunately, they've gotten one back. I'm not concerned. It's 5-1 on aggregate. I would have liked to have kept a clean sheet. Militao's just not done enough there to keep it away from the striker, who I believe has got some serious height. If you take a look at him, 6 foot. Not as tall as I thought he would be. He absolutely towered over Militao there. Perhaps Militao wasn't as tall as I thought he was. I swear he's like 6'1" or something like that. That's something that I will try and remember after the game. But for now, we're on the ball once again. And Militao was trying to redeem himself. To be fair, he didn't even do that bad. He tried to jump. He didn't get the ball. It happens, you know. Stuff happens in life. And we move on, you know. Let's not dwell on the past. You're always going to move forward. And that's just something, that's a wee life advice from me to you. Just as a friendly face. I don't even show my face. Friendly human on the internet. There's your tidbit for the day. I swear I say tidbit so much, and every time I feel like I'm not saying it right. Someone please tell me if I'm saying that right. Is it tidbit? Is it tidbit? Because I don't think it is. But I also do think it is. Because I can't think of anything else. And I can't think of a better way to end this game than talking about tidbit. We'll come away with a 2-1 win. Certainly not a bad performance at all. Not our best one, but it's the win. It's us into the out of the semi-final, and into the final. And now Jovic is being targeted by quite a few teams. And if you take a look at his stats, really, he should be starting. Like, if you compare him to Nunez, though, they're as good as each other. They're both insane players. It's a real headache for me. It's the right kind of headache. But you can't separate them too much. 16 attacking to Jovic probably gives him a wee bit of an edge, but Nunez is younger. I don't know. We're lucky to have either one of them in our squad, and we have both, so we shouldn't be complaining at all. And we are versing the team that I don't know how to pronounce your name, and they're in the Spanish second division. Valladolid. I feel like that's not that hard to say, but I'm very frightened that I'm getting that wrong. Valladolid is going to be our team that we are facing in the cup final, and that is going to happen. Is it confirmed? Was that? I think it's confirmed. It's just not popping up for us. I'm pretty sure the second leg has been played. It doesn't need to be drawn, mate. You know, it's pretty obvious who we're facing. There's 2 teams to draw. Like it's yep. Okay, there we go. Gosh, I wonder how that went about. Oh, the first team is Valladolid, and the second team is Real Madrid. They're facing each other. Like it's not even that joke was dry. It's very obvious. I'm not happy from that organisation, from Football Manager. It was the Copa del Rey. I should have been saying the Copa del Rey. But now we're going to simulate forward ahead of time and find ourselves in the Champions League knockout stage against Borussia Dortmund. I'm going to do the mahi. That's Te Reo Maori for work. I just love putting in New Zealand native language into my videos when you guys don't understand it. I apologise, but it's good for you to know. It's Athletic Bilbao and Real Sociedad are going to be played off camera, and hopefully we come away with 2 wins to give ourselves a good run of form going into this game. I'm sure we will, and I will see you when we find out if we have gotten those points. Well, it wasn't 2 wins, but at least it wasn't any losses. Athletic Bilbao held us to a 0-0 draw at home, but then we came away with a 2-0 away from home win against Real Sociedad, which I think is good enough to come away with a win here against Borussia Dortmund. Unfortunately, though, Real Sociedad were not feeling very kind to our players during that game. Luka Modric is injured, Zaniolo, Depay is injured, and Dybala is injured. So, yeah, they were kind of playing a bit rough, but it's alright. We've got a pretty solid 11 out here today with Jovic and Nunez playing in the same team for the first time in quite some time. I remember I've done this before, Nunez on the right hand side, and he's done alright out there, so hopefully he does a job today. Odegaard, Hazard, Valverde, Casemiro, Fabinho, Bastoni, Varane, Mendy and Courtois filling out the rest of the squad, and we're going to jump into this game and hopefully not give away too many away goals, because we're currently winning by 2 goals and 3 away goals. We can't really throw this away, can we? We can, but yeah, we definitely can. They've got Hazard, so it's a bit of a brotherly battle here. And early on, we have an opportunity, and early on, we've almost scored. I thought that ball was going into the back of the net, but unluckily for us, the second opportunity for Varane, his head has gone well over the bar. And I'm still just trying to analyse this Borussia Dortmund squad. Boys, could you just take a minute? Haaland up top, Sancho, Bellingham, Witsel, Guerrero, some really good players in there. The defence is probably the only thing that I think has much of a weakness at all, but their attack is pretty pristine. If they had the good Hazard, to be fair, actually Thorgan's pretty good now, but if he had the better Hazard, that would be a lethal front 3. But as it is, I think we're just a wee bit better, and we've proven that already as Jovic puts the ball into the back of the net. What a powerful effort on the first touch, a great ball through, and I didn't think he was going to get quite that much power on it. That was one of the hardest shots I've seen all season. And Mendy has gone on a bit of an adventure here, running through the middle, playing through to Jovic, and he's hit it first time, as I've said before, but you need to appreciate it. That was an amazing first time hit. So much power, as I've said already as well, but you just got to really respect the game. You got to respect game, because everyone knows I'm amazing at football in real life and in Football Manager. It's just a fact. In real life football videos coming soon on the Raxo FM channel. Don't miss it. Not true. I'm definitely not posting any of those videos. Bellingham's intercepted the ball there. I don't know why that was such a hard word to get out, but we're rolling with it anyway. Casemiro on the ball, playing it up to Nunez, into Odegaard. Nunez is doing great out in that side. That is a beautiful pass into Odegaard. There's some seriously quality link-up play. Ignore the fact that he's playing a 6.5 and he's the lowest rated player on our team. I think he's doing well. I'm pleased with the performance so far. We've been peppering the goal, and it should only be a matter of time before we get our second, as they don't have very many attacking opportunities so far. And I'm hoping that we continue to create some more, as there's 30 minutes to go in this game. Casemiro's tired, Odegaard's tired. We're going to make some substitutions to counteract those tired players. So Casemiro's coming off, and let's get... Neither of them can play in cam. We're going with 2 strikers. It just is happening. So Rodrigo, you can play out here as an attacking winger. Nunez you can play as a complete forward, and Jovic you can stay as an advanced forward. I don't know why we would attack this much in real life, but we're doing it. And I think, if anything, it will improve our goals, because we got 1 goal from 1 striker in the first half. Now we've got 2 strikers. You do the maths, It's basic statistics, boys and girls. Valverde's also looking quite tired, so he's going to make his way off, and hopefully Hamsik can hold out in the midfield for the last few minutes, as we do hold out for a win here, a 1-0 one, and it does mean that we are through to the next round of the, what competition is this? The Champions League. That's right. Only the biggest competition in the world. Nunez not having the best day at the office there, but I don't really care. We've come away with the win, and of course we're going to be facing a probably pretty good side in the next round. As we can see, I think all of the stages have been complete, and we can see that Manchester United have gone through, Liverpool have gone through, Lazio have gone through, Barcelona have gone through, Man City have gone through, Bayern have knocked out PSG, that's an interesting one, and Bayer Leverkusen has gone through. Definitely hoping for Bayer Leverkusen or Lazio there. Apart from that, no, none of the teams on the left-hand side won. Nah, that's conspiracy theories, boys and girls. Is that a thing that they've done on purpose? No, because they're talking about home and away. No, weren't we? We were home for that one. Yeah, no, I think they have done that on purpose. That's all right. Don't worry. I knew that. I worked that out ages ago. That is where we're going to end that episode, boys and girls. We're going to simulate forward and work out who we are facing in the Champions League quarterfinal, and cover that second leg on camera, as well as the Spanish Cup final. That is going to be an intense episode, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that you do not miss that. Make sure that you do like this video as well if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you all later.